Welcome into Juan Diego Catholic High School for the first round of the 5A state playoffs, as we've got a rematch from the regular season. The Bountiful Redhawks coming down to take on the Juan Diego Soaring Eagle. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you this first round matchup. We'll start by introducing the visiting Bountiful Redhawks, a team that finished 9-13 in the regular season, 4-6 in region play. A year that was probably below what Red Hawk fans maybe hoped for this year, but they find themselves back in the state tournament and ready to make a run. Coach Maxwell secured his 500th victory as a coach this season for Bountiful, but you start looking at this lineup and it's Sam Stevenson, the senior, does a lot for Bountiful. The point guard, one of their top scorers, 10 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. He's a pest defensively, but then you mix in Carson Smith, the son of Utah head coach Craig Smith. What a year he's had, 16 points per game for the 6'5 junior. He can do everything. Coach Maxwell said he can be a really special talent, and he has had big moments and big games this year for the Redhawks. He needs one here on the road as this Juan Diego group, their first year in 5A for Coach Drew Trost. They're an independent, no region for Juan Diego this season, but they've gone up against top 5A teams and top teams in the state trying to prove their mettle. They had a late season win against Skyline. The Skyline team had beat Olympus, who was #1 team in 5A, so the pieces are there for Juan Diego, and you look at some of the pieces on this roster. It all starts with the 6-foot sophomore guard, Noah Benninger, just a sophomore, 20 points per game for Noah. Can drive. He's developed a great shot as well, really rounding out into a versatile player for Coach Drew Trost. And then you look at Malik Harris, 8 points, 7 rebounds per game. Darrell Desire, a big man, averaging 11 points per game. There's a lot of scoring punch to this Juan Diego offense. It's the Soaring Eagle. And the Red Hawks underway in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, that's unofficial. We do our best to keep that synchronized with the official game clock here in the building. Juan Diego and the home whites, they work inside on the first possession. Good defense there by Sachuela in the paint. We'll talk about him later in the broadcast. Drive here by the Soaring Eagle, kicked out to Harris, who's working baseline, and that jarred out and will stay here with Juan Diego. Ramirez, Benninger, Finger, Bryant, and Harris, the starting lineup for Juan Diego. They go into Harris. Oh, the big man couldn't get it right at the rim. Just betrayed by these home rims. Bountiful on the run, and that deflected off of Sachuala. Here comes Juan Diego on the push. This is Ramirez. Drive, sends it back out. 3-point look on the way, rims out for Juan Diego, and Bountiful coming up with the loose ball. That is Sam Stevenson now running the floor here for the Redhawks. Extra pass looking into the corner. This is Carson Smith, top scorer. Nice little hook shot there. Comes off the rim for the junior. Here's Finger working back up top here with Ramirez. Benninger coming to the ball, Noah with it. Hands that off with Bryant. Colby left alone, thought about the shot, working inside to Harris. Good positioning, that all set up by the positioning of Malik Harris inside. First points of the game going to the home side. Zone look here for Juan Diego. Bountiful expected this coming into the game. Coach Maxwell knew we might have to shoot our way out of this defense from Juan Diego. High with Smith, sends out with Stevenson. Back with Carson, trying to get a quick step. Angle shot. Nice take there by Carson. In the books here for Bountiful. Family in attendance for Carson. You've been great supporters. Every time we've done a Bountiful game, you see Coach Smith and the family in the stands there here tonight for this playoff game. This is Benninger looking to attack into the double team there. Noah will work out. Colby Bryant handing off. Ramirez able to keep that pivot. Good challenge there. Makes for a tough shot, and Sachuala with the rebound. Bountiful running the floor. Here's Charlie Smith, unrelated to Carson. Had it there momentarily. Carson trying to pass out. A kick ball there. We'll keep it here.
Possession remains Redhawks.
5.5 to go here, opening quarter. And down with Satuala, that one lost. Up the floor with the Soaring Eagle. Baseline drive reverse might have been deflected there by Charlie Smith. Bountiful, other end of the floor, the nice little floater, and scored. There by Danny Holland, the senior. It's a senior class, talking with Coach Maxwell before the game. Smart, and boy, a lot of experience on the floor. There's Ramirez with a strong drive and finish high off the window. Carson in the paint, fouled here on the take. That going to be called on Harris, and it will be Carson Smith here heading to the line.
That is his first personal foul. That's the first team foul. At the line, Smith.
Talk about these two teams coming into the playoffs, the 13 seed and 20 seeds, as Carson Smith making the first. The winner will take it on the 4th seeded Alta Hawks in the second round, as we get an early substitution here for Juan Diego. As we see Desire check in here. One more here for Carson Smith as he made the first, and the second rims out. Desire there for the board. Also coming on the floor was Brighton Valdez, the 5'9" sophomore guard for Juan Diego. Finger bringing us back up top. Looking to attack, has Valdez. Valdez, oh, nice move there. Blocked by Holland, but going to be called here for the foul. It'll be the first on Danny, the first team foul on the Redhawks. That's on the shot. Will send the sophomore to the free throw line for Brighton. Talk about these two teams played earlier this season. It was an early lead for the Redhawks. That game was played at Bountiful. And our apologies there, had the score mixed up. It was 5-4 Bountiful. Got that all trued up as Valdez hits both and gives the lead back to Juan Diego. It was a 21-12 first quarter for the Redhawks at home. Juan Diego came back, had it tied, heading to the 4th before running out of steam. That one deflected away by Ramirez. Nice defense there for Juan Diego. Goes quickly up the floor here into the big man. A little patience off the backboard and scored as Desire inside with the finish. 8-5 the advantage. And a foul called here. As we were a little behind on the clock here. It's 3:50 to go. It's going to let our clock catch up to it here. Bountiful will have the basketball. High post, turnaround there for Charlie. Recognize the open space, and Charlie Smith, the sophomore, with his first points. A little 15-footer there. Here's Ramirez working out with Valdez. Bettinger said to come back on the floor at the next whistle. Valdez trying to go spin cycle in the paint up against Stevenson. Soft touch right at the rim by Brighton Valdez. 4 early points for the sophomore to keep the Soaring Eagle in the lead. Charlie had it taken away and then gets it back. No look pass. Satuala with a little fadeaway off the window, won't go. And cleared by Juan Diego. Ramirez works over, finger. Again looking inside, nice deflection by Satuala, and Bountiful gets the steal. Stevenson on the run out, over to Smith. Charlie for 3. And we're tied up as Charlie Smith with 5 early points for the Redhawks. 2.5 to go here, first quarter. Back up with Bryant inside. Desire. Strength in the block there for Durrell. Satchwala had a hand on the basketball, but able to peel that away and finish it. 3-point shot. Bountiful wanted a call there, none coming. Juan Diego on the push. Again in for Desire. He'll clear out. Left open. 3 for Juan Diego is short. Ramirez securing the offensive board. Shot clock reset here. Good pressure there by Stevenson, denying Ramirez the basketball as Valdez coming up to take it. Brighton trying to shake Holland. It was lobbing for Desire, intercepted by Satchwala. Not the first time we've said those words on Rewind. That pass deflected out of play by Valdez. It'll stay here. We're talking about Satchwala, quarterback and safety for the Redhawks on the gridiron, and that young man, well, needless to say, he'll have opportunities to play college. Secured an offer from Tennessee just weeks ago. Pretty much if there's a school out there, they've got Falatau, Satchwala on their radar. Little turnaround from 15 from Smith. That one just rimmed out. And rebound secured by the Soaring Eagle. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this first quarter. High post, Harris. He'll take it from the junction. Just short, wouldn't get the bounce to go, but a fortunate bounce and putback for Juan Diego as it was Colby Bryant in the right place at the right time. The lead pushed to 4. Carson works to the corner. Crane trying to get that back to Carson. Extra bounce, blocked away by Desire. Durrell with the denial. Other end of the floor, and Bountiful returns the favor via Charlie Smith. Carson knocked away from behind by Valdez, kept here by the Redhawks. Corner 3, Carson short. And Harris able to collect. Shot clock turned off for the final 10 seconds. Clock down to 5. Gotta move. Valdez for 3 at the horn, just off the mark, and that will do it. Juan Diego with a 4-point lead over the Redhawks at the end of 1. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 5A state playoffs only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter, 14-10. Juan Diego leading Bountiful. Always awesome when the state playoffs are underway, and boy, they are underway. We got playoff action coming up for you right here on the Rewind Sports Network as we'll take you all the way to state championships right here on KSLSports.com. Bountiful with the basketball to start this second quarter. That pass was deflected, regathered, tried to fit one around there for Owen Geilman. We've got a foul here going to be called on Harris again. I think that's going to be the second on Mullet.
That was number 24, that was Harris.
Inbound quickly to Stevenson, blocked away, and Juan Diego on a run out. Here comes Bettinger, numbers, and Bettinger able to score it off the fast break, turning the steal into points. Stevenson for 3, back of the rim, and jarred away. Valdez coming up with it. Over with Noah. Little baseline step back is short. Offensive board for Harris, and the lead is 8 for Juan Diego. Here's Smith. Over with Stevenson, back to Carson. Sent into the corner, Crane skipping across. Where can Bountiful find some offense here? Tanner. This zone of Juan Diego making life tough. Carson pull up here from 6, won't go. We'll call it from 8, and the clear by Juan Diego, 1 and done for the Redhawks. Noah terminated, hands off with Valdez. Brighton 4 points in that first quarter. He and Desire the leading scorers for the Soaring Eagle after one. How about the step by Noah, the drive, and draws the contact. This foul going to be called on Carson. And there'll be free throws here for Noah Bettinger. Young man, over 80% from the line this season. My apologies, they called it on Charlie Smith, not Carson. They're 23 and 32. And I was talking with Coach Maxwell before the game as Bettinger goes 1 of 2. He said, I said, just verify for me, brothers, no brothers? He goes, not brothers. He goes, but they could be. And the number's inverted. It looks similar game, similar impact. As a foul here on this end, going to be called. On Finger. We'll do our best to keep Carson and Charlie delineated for you here tonight. Stevenson works over to Carson. Carson, 3 points in that first quarter. Charlie had 5. Holland with the only other points for Bountiful in this first half. Carson trying to loop around, hands off to Satuala. Good find there by Carson, and Satuala with the first point. Young man that played basketball in 8th grade, and this is as a junior, first time playing since then, and has really been coming along very nicely the last couple weeks of the season here. Good drive, won't go, batted up. Juan Diego keeps it. 3 on the way, Ramirez with the 3, and the lead pushed to 10. Camillo. Holland pull up from the junction is strong, and Desire able to keep that in play, but knocked away by Holland. Stevenson. Back up with Sam, straight away for 3. Sam Stevenson, his first field goal, and needed there for Bountiful. Ramirez. "12 seconds on the shot clock. Works over to Benninger. Shot clock down to 6. Noah, got to do something. Recognize it. Sees 2 seconds. Has to hoist the shot up. Won't go. And Charlie with the backside board. Looks up for Danny Holland. Sends out. Sam thought about the 3. Instead hands to Satuala. And boy, you're trying to be unselfish there. One where someone's got to take that look. You have 2 or 3 opportunities. I mean, Holland, you had a chance at a lay-in. Stevenson a chance at a 3. Maybe get rushed a little bit there. Satuala maybe even had a tough shot there at the rim, but instead the turnover gives it back to Juan Diego. That's kind of been how this first half has been for the Red Hawks. Sent over with Fenger. Bryant, the drive, had a quick first step, high off the window, won't go, and Satuala there with the rebound. Stevenson back to Satuala, now Charlie. Carson in the corner, works to Holland. Recognized a little bit of space, but he's strong. Oh, how about the quick passing? And then we're going to get the interference there. That bucket will count as the hand got caught in the net. Quick ball movement there by the Red Hawks, ending up in points. A 10-point lead. Bountiful cutting it to 5. Benninger, long 3 for Noah. Won't go. Satuala with the rebound. Carson works to the corner. Charlie for 3. just off the mark. 3 to play here, first half. And we've got offensive foul. Colby Bryant called for the offensive, his first.
Out of bounds, Bountiful.
5 team fouls on Juan Diego in this first half, 2 on Bountiful. Redhawks moving along the perimeter. Boy, that one fit in between 3 Juan Diego defenders. Into Satuala, a little patience. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. Holland keeps it. Smith, quick turnaround. Boy, you see that length of desire. Satuala with another save for Bountiful. Worked out Holland. Wanted that step back. Ramirez with a quick close. Stevenson, a look here, now a drive. Wanted Satuala, but that lane closed down upon by Colby Bryant. And a foul here going to be called on Satuala. First personal on Falatau. It'll be Juan Diego basketball. Bryant sends out. Ramirez works to Bettinger, the hard close there by Holland. Set up the lane, but couldn't get it to go. I'll tell you what, Satuala right now is throwing behind the back passes. Giving out candy on Halloween. That transition 3 won't go. Kept or rebounded by Bryant. Colby has been strong on the glass these last couple of possessions. Still a 5-point possession or difference. The lob to Desire. Easy bucket. And delay game called here. That bucket still counts for Durrell. He's got 6. As Valdez back on the floor here for the Soaring Eagle. Well, it's been a quick first half here. Moving right along. Stevenson, Juan Diego still in that zone. That pass couldn't be kept in after the deflection. Fenger gave it his all. Bountiful have it. Officials now conversing. And they'll reset the shot clock here. I'm going to say that was deemed possession, I'm guessing. Skipped over with Charlie, final minute. Stevenson left alone for 3. Sam Stevenson, his second made 3 of the quarter. Draws back to within 4. That angle against that 2-3, if you're willing to take the shot when that ball comes, you got space. Valdez hanging, just too strong. 4-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Carson penetrating, floating it high up the glass, and it's a 1-possession ball game. It's been a 10-2 run for the Redhawks as the shot clock turned off for these final 20 seconds. Bountiful fans and bench cheering on the defensive end of the floor. Clock down to 10. Valdez against Stevenson, had the step, the burst, and fouled. It will be Valdez heading back to the line where he was 2 for 2 in the first quarter. Called on Satuala. That's going to be number 2. Really one given with 5 seconds left for the big man. As Valdez, that was short, but finds a way to crawl up and over and in. One more here for Valdez. 5.1 on the clock. As Valdez makes them both. Stevenson through traffic, had it knocked away by Ramirez. The heave from Valdez is just long. And that will do it for the first half. Juan Diego led by as many as 10. It's cut to 4. You're watching the 5A state playoffs only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Juan Diego Catholic High School first round action in the 5A state playoffs. Juan Diego leading Bountiful 26-22. They led 22-12. Looked like this game might start to run away, but Bountiful, a couple timely three-point shots by Sam Stevenson helped reel the Soaring Eagle back in. We've got ourselves a two-possession game as we start this second half. We'll go through unofficial scoring leaders at the break. Stevenson with 6 for Bountiful. Carson and Charlie Smith with 5 each. Holland has 4. Sachwala with 2. Meanwhile, for Juan Diego, Desire and Valdez 6 apiece. 5 for Ramirez, 4 for Harris, 3 for that man. He's now got 6, that being Noah Benninger. And 2 for Colby Bryant at the break, as Benninger, well, he didn't like just sitting at 3 points. Starts off the second half with the made 3. Other end. Holland with the bucket. Danny averaging 8 a game. He's got 6. Juan Diego basketball. Working in here with Harris. He had 2 fouls in that first half, saw limited minutes. Working inside, blocked away by Sachwala. Ball on the floor. Bit of a scramble. We're going to get whistles here. Stoppage, dual possession, and it will go to the Redhawks. Back up with Stevenson. Carson trying to attack. Now baseline, split the D there. Charlie gets it back in the corner. Carson from the junction. He's now up to 7, leading all scorers tonight. Bettinger around the screen. Sachwala there with the help. Noah. And to Ramirez. Left alone. Bryant handing off. Finger. Handing to Noah. Right to the rim. Blocked away by Sachwala. Falatau's been so good tonight. Coach Maxwell talking about his long arms. Off the inbound, Ramirez the 3 as that shot clock didn't have much on it. Picked off by Bendinger. Noah with the steal and finish. 5 points in this third for Noah as that quick shot by Holland off the back of the rim. Ramirez away from that screen. Now to Noah. Off the screen. Another look for 3. That is short. Stevenson coming to the middle and going to be fouled up top there by Ramirez. First foul of this second half. PA said they called it on 3, but okay, all right, there we go. I'm afraid I was going blinder than I thought. It is on Ramirez. Here's Holland. Gets it back. Danny thought about it. Hard close out there, set up the drive. Good recovery by Juan Diego. Stevenson for three again. Sam Stevenson, his third three of the ball game. He's got 9 as that long shot of Sam has kept Bountiful in this game. Is down to 2 points, 1 possession. Harris works to the corner. That from deep in the corner was short. Satwala with the rebound. Benninger again with the steal. He's just a sophomore, folks. A couple of steals and finishes, and now the deflection leads to another steal for Juan Diego. Noah up to 10, gets it back. Bountiful on the switch, Benninger backing Stevenson down. Boy, that's a tough turnaround. And sets up Stevenson on the run. Up for Holland, blocked away by Ramirez and out of play. Will allow that defense to get back. Desire back on the floor, as is Valdez for Juan Diego. Meanwhile, Owen Gallman checking in here for Bountiful, as does Tanner Crane. Tough pass there. Fenger works out. 3 from Valdez, won't go. Desire able to get around the box out and come gather it. He had a smile on his face, as that was right near the Juan Diego student section. Valdez. Back to Desire. Boy, Jarrell, that length. What do you do? What do you do? Desire up to 8, and they've all been right there. Carson has to lob it high. That won't go. Rebounded by Fenger. Juan Diego on the push. In to Durrell. Desire had it knocked away. Good hands, and last touched by Durrell. It will go to Bountiful. Charlie Smith did a great job helping there. Much needed stop for the Red Hawks. Crane into the teeth of that defense, works to Stevenson. That 3 won't go, tapped out. Sets Noah up on the run. Bendinger. And that shot hitting the front of the rim. Noah will work his way back to the line here, as the foul called on Stevenson. First personal on Sam, and a timeout going to be taken here by the Red Hawks. We'll take a moment. This is our first opportunity to thank our sponsors here of KSL Sports Rewind. Want to remind you, if you need plans for spring break, register for Utah Jazz camps and clinics. Your child will receive the best instruction in the state, along with the Utah Jazz swag bag and a ticket voucher. Secure your child's spot today at utahjazzcamps.com to improve their basketball skills, get active, and have fun. Again, that website is utahjazzcamps.com. Also want to thank Heidemann & Associates, full-service law firm, and a flat fee service. If you have any legal needs, not one of those firms that's just going to bill you for hours and you're wondering what they're spending all that time on. Flat fee service. They'll take care of you. They'll even talk a little sports with you. For a free consultation, just tell them Rewind sent you when you call 801-754-4240, or to learn more about the services they provide, visit utah.law. Out of the timeout, 2:25 to go. It is Benninger back to the line. He's got 7 of the 9 third quarter points for Juan Diego. And a chance here to shoot 2. One more here for Noah. makes them both. Little trap here by the Soaring Eagle. Bountiful able to handle it. Charlie, the open look was strong. Boy, and we had Colby Bryant to the floor. He's just getting back to his feet here as Noah handing that off with finger. Bryant appears to be okay. Desire backing it down. A reverse fouled. And boy, now Jarrell will head to the line. Is this foul called on Geilman in the paint? That will be the first on Owen. Second team foul on Bountiful. As Jarrell to the line. That just coming off the rim. Harris coming back on the floor here for Juan Diego. Danny Holland checking in here for Bountiful. Desire splits the trip. The lead pushed back to 9. Bountiful's responded. They were down by 10 in that second quarter. Inside, blocked away by Jarrell. Valdez, patience. Works out. Harris. Now finger the drive. Left hand finish. Nice take there for Caden. His first field goal tonight. Largest lead of the ball game for the home Soaring Eagle. Crane works to the corner. Holland, the three rattled out for Danny. Oh, and Coach Maxwell just looked up to the skies in disbelief that that didn't go down for Danny. It was halfway. Final minute. Harris, Desire in the paint, and going to be fouled here on the entry. That's going to be Geilman again. This called on the floor. Satuala and Charlie both coming back on the floor here for Bountiful. And Satuala now going to try to deal with Desire in the paint. Noah recognized, had defensive mismatch there off of the switch. Desire offensive rebound. Now Noah offensive rebound. And the third try for Juan Diego goes down. What a quarter for Noah Bendinger. Shot clock turned off for these final 30 seconds. Final 25. Want to get that clock a little more approximate for you. Stevenson work into Holland. Turnaround, yes. Danny with much needed points for Bountiful. Clock down to 5. Valdez recognizing space in the lane. Just left it short. The heave is off the mark. And a big third quarter for Juan Diego. Pushes it to a double-digit lead as we head to the fourth. A trip to the second round on the line. You're watching the 5A state playoffs only on KSLSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter. Juan Diego basketball, a 16-9 third. Noah had 11 points in the quarter for Juan Diego, 14 in the game to lead all scorers, and an offensive foul will turn it over as Desire called for his first. Second team foul on Juan Diego. Carson inside to Satuala. Good execution on that first offensive possession. Valdez works over with Ramirez. Harris gonna take the three. Oh, how about Noah Harris for a three. Boy, Bountiful was just kind of letting him shoot that, and he drills it. Carson couldn't get a shot away. Satuala trying to keep it, had it knocked away. Ramirez having to deal with pressure. Finds Valdez. Brighton for three. Off the back of the rim, Harris with the offensive board, nearly taken away, got it back. Somehow got a shot away, but Satuala able to gather for Bountiful. Stevenson pushing it up the floor. Here's Carson quick on the attack. Wouldn't go. Holland with the follow and put back. 8 now for Danny. He's scored in every quarter tonight. And a foul here going to be given by Stevenson. The second on Sam. Blocked away at the rim. Oh, and how about Satuala? Went to keep that ball in and knocked it out off the feet of Desire. We've seen a couple of hustle plays tonight by Satuala. Add that to the list. Holland inside, Smith, quick trigger. It's cut to 8. Ramirez. Over to Harris, looking in. And Satuala here going to be called for the reach. Be the third. And Falatau. 5th team foul on Bountiful. Just one more to give for the Redhawks. Juan Diego sitting at 2 team fouls. Desire. Out to Bryant for 3. No. And Falatau coming up with it. Stevenson. Out with Carson. Satuala there on the trail. Has it high post. Kick to Stevenson for 3. Oh, I thought that was on line. It just came off the front of the rim. Noah for 3. Short. Charlie with the rebound. 5:20 to go here. Carson dribbling out. Quick ball movement here by the Redhawks. Charlie, the 3 was long and rebounded by Juan Diego. Boy, Bountiful's had 3-point opportunities tonight. They just haven't been able to get them to go. Timeout taken. Juan Diego. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back after this. You're watching the 5A State Playoffs on the Rewind Sports. Welcome back. Want to remind you, new Utah Jazz camps and clinics are available now. There are options at the state-of-the-art Shoot 360 facility and at local gymnasiums throughout Utah and Idaho for your child to level up their shooting, passing, and ball handling skills. Plus, each camper receives a Utah Jazz swag bag. Register today at utahjazzcamps.com. It's been a fourth quarter that Bountiful's had the scoring edge. They've had some looks from long range. 4 made threes tonight for Bountiful, 3 of them coming from Stevenson. And Coach Maxwell would love to have a few more of those drop for some of his shooters here at Bountiful. Juan Diego, meanwhile, going right back to the well. Here's Desire trying to back down Satuala, too strong, and a foul here. And if this is on Satuala, that will be number 4, and that is the case. The 4th on Falatau, Satuala, and he's going to have to come off the floor here with 4:45 to go. Desire will head back to the line. 2 free throws here. I want to take a moment, thank Ted Bianco here at Juan Diego. Coach Larson, Coach Bianco, or Coach Trost, everyone for making sure we're taking care of tonight as that first free throw doesn't go. One more here for Desire. Been great hosts. Thanks to Juan Diego for having a second free throw good. Stevenson off the floor. Holland quickly fouled here. This is going to be called on Harris. That'll be the third on Malik. Third team foul on Juan Diego will send Danny Holland to the line. I think for the first time tonight. As Holland good on the first, has one more. Want to remind you, KSLSports.com will be your home for 5A, 6A playoffs. We'll have boys and girls action coming to you the rest of this week and all next week as we'll be up at the Purple Palace for quarterfinal, semifinal, and championship action only on KSLSports.com. Final 4.5 to go. 8-point difference. Valdez works to Harris, back to Noah. Hasn't scored in this fourth. Sitting at 14 tonight. Has been the leading scorer in the contest. 10 seconds left on the shot clock here for Juan Diego. Desire, high screen. Valdez didn't have that pass back. Shot down to 3. And we've got a foul here away from the basket. This is going to be called on Desire. Be the second on Durrell. Fourth team foul on Juan Diego. 16 fouls on Bountiful. Holland back up with Carson. Carson with 9 tonight. Back out to Smith. Oh, just short. Charlie has it, looking for help. Gets it back to Carson. Blocked away by Harris. And the long ball to Bendinger. Noah. How about the outlet? My goodness, that one nearly hit the roof. Carson. And a blocking foul called inside here on Harris. That'll be number 4 on Mullock. And Carson Smith will head to the line here to shoot 2. 15 foul on Juan Diego.
At the line, Smith.
And with 3:32 to go here, Finger will come back on the floor as Smith makes the first. Meanwhile, Zach Eyring coming on the floor, the senior Sachwala coming on the floor. Both for Bountiful. Boy, every point becoming crucial for the Redhawks as Smith makes them both. 8-point difference. Boy, that pass, a missile that found its way through to Finger. Noah going to be patient. You see Eyring coming out to pressure the basketball there. Valdez. 15 on the shot clock. Stevenson defending. Valdez for 3. It's strong. Sachwala with the rebound. Bountiful running the floor. Carson trying to drive. Floats it up and over. Carson Smith with 6 points here in the quarter. 13 in the game. On the other end of the floor is short, tapped out, and it's Bountiful basketball. They say Desire, the last to touch it. Fans here disagreeing with that call. Quick look for Holland. And it's a 3-point game. And a timeout taken by Juan Diego. What was a comfortable lead just a minute ago has been cut to 1 possession. Timeout, Soaring Eagle. It was 48-37. It's been an 8-0 run, capped off by a Danny Holland 3. Talked about points becoming crucial over a span of 60 seconds. What a spurt by Bountiful. Where can Juan Diego find points? Here's Valdez. Bountiful no fouls to give. Juan Diego 1 foul to give. Noah terminated and works up with Valdez. High post. Bryant blocked away by Satuala. The outlet up for Eyring. Oh, he got caught kind of awkward. And then they say that Desire did come down out of bounds. It'll be Bountiful basketball. Boy, Eyring has the run out. You're kind of expecting contact. Tough shot there. An important follow there by reinforcements. As Desire couldn't keep the feet in bounds. Stevenson to inbound. In with Smith. Carson, little fade away. 1-point contest. 8 in the quarter for Carson, 15 in the game. That bench, students, fans cheering on this Bountiful D. Student body officers in the house, including Maggie Dodds, amongst others. They want to see their Bountiful Redhawks at least one more time. And we've got another timeout taken here by Juan Diego. Timeout Soaring Eagle. 1:34 to go. We'll be back after this. A 16-5 fourth quarter for Bountiful has them within 1. Juan Diego basketball, the arrow pointed to the Redhawks of Bountiful. Juan Diego trying to fend off what's been a furious offensive rally here by Bountiful. And really, you can even say defense. They've been good on the glass, have the Redhawks had a couple of rejections over the last couple minutes. First year for Juan Diego in 5A. These are the moments they've wanted. Here's Desire. Has it taken away. Satuala was there defensively. Stevenson came up with it. Eyring back to Smith. And couldn't get a shot away. Bountiful crying, screaming for a foul. No call coming. Juan Diego back on the possession. Here's Desire. And Desire maybe looking like he might have taken one up high. Satuala on the run out, looking for Eyring, and now we've got whistles. And this is going to be a foul on Juan Diego, and it will be called on finger. That the last foul to give for Juan Diego. Desire looks to be okay. As boy, Noah going to come off the floor here. Is Ramirez back on? And now we got a timeout taken by Bountiful. Full timeout. We'll step aside. The Redhawks will have the ball with a chance to take the lead when we come back. Welcome back. Had an early indication of a full timeout. That was changed to a 30. So here we go. Bountiful basketball. Inbound with Carson. Back to Holland. Pull up. What a fourth quarter for Danny Holland. The Redhawks take the lead. 8 in the quarter. Danny with the steal. Denied by Desire. And now the foul given by Eyring. Danny Holland, what a quarter. 8 points in the quarter. 14 in the game. And Danny Holland with a great steal there as well. Will walk the distance, and Desire here will have 1 and 1, as that was the 7th team foul on the Redhawks. Oh, goodness. Front end of the 1 and 1. Terrell making it the officials that point over to the Bountiful bench saying, hey, you got to sit down. The Bountiful students took that as they got to be quiet. Maxwell looked over. No, students can be loud. Get up. And the chanting or the cheering resumed. One more here for Durrell. As he's tied it up. He's got 10. Trying to give the lead back here to the Soaring Eagle, and he does. Pure strokes, pure free throws for Desire. And he'll catch a breather here, giving the lead back to Juan Diego, 11 for Durrell. As now Bountiful will run Charlie Smith on the floor here for Irene. Stevenson letting that trickle up the floor all the way to half court. Desire off the floor. Stevenson back to Satuala. 6-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Carson driving off the window. Too strong. Tapped out. Last touch by Satuala. It's Juan Diego basketball. And now we will get a timeout, a full, taken by Juan Diego. Timeout Soaring Eagle. They'll have it with a 1-point lead when we come back. Welcome back. Boy, I like that look for Carson Smith. High off the window, just a touch strong, but you don't have Desire on the floor at the rim. Attack it. One he'd love to have back. One that he's made tonight even. And that he's made this season. Bountiful now with pressure. That's thrown to space and tracked down. And a timeout taken here by Juan Diego. And that might be the last one for Juan Diego. They've got one on the board. I don't know if that is the last one or not. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Want to remind you, we've got playoff action. Look, weird night in first round action. We had boys games get postponed to Friday. So we've got boys games and girls game coming up for you tomorrow night right here on KSLSports.com. As girls will be in the second round. Boys, still some first round games. And then Friday again will be throughout the state for boys second round action before we head up to Weber State next week. Quarterfinal action starting on Tuesday. Join Dusty Lister and myself. Look, no one likes to work, so just be at work and put your computers on KSLSports.com and come enjoy some great basketball all week long. That was the last timeout for Juan Diego. No timeouts left for the Soaring Eagle. Final 23 seconds left. They've got a 1-point lead here at home. They get Valdez. Boy, creative inbound there to get it to Valdez. Back up here with Ramirez. Juan Diego trying to play some keep away. And the foul there given by Holland. They had to give it as the shot clock was turned off. 14 seconds left. And the second personal on Danny will send Noah Bendinger back to the line. And now Coach Maxwell had 3 timeouts. He's now got 2 as he uses one of them here to try to ice Bendinger. Timeout Bountiful. Will be back after this. .16 for Noah Bendinger heading to the line. A chance for 2 more and to make this a 3-point contest. Juan Diego going to mostly clear the lanes. We'll have Brian down there. We'll see if this is token or not. Harris wanting to come on the floor at the next whistle for Juan Diego. Bendinger missed it. It was 1-1. Here comes Bountiful. They have a chance for the win, and Coach Maxwell going to take his last timeout. 8.9 seconds left. Bountiful basketball with a chance to advance to the second round of the 5A state playoffs. Just under 9 seconds to go. Bountiful basketball, trailed by 1. Bountiful has 1 timeout left. Juan Diego has no timeouts left. Clock does not stop after a made basket. It will be near side out here for Charlie. They get it up to Stevenson. Final seconds. Wanted Carson. Carson has it now. Carson, the drive, the hang, the hit. Won't go. Tapped out, and Juan Diego will hold off the Redhawks. Carson Smith, the drive. It was off the mark. And Juan Diego will hold on to the 50-49 win over Bountiful. A couple looks for Carson Smith late. A couple that Bountiful would have loved to have calls on. They let him play through. And Juan Diego gets revenge for that regular season loss and wins their first 5A state playoff game. They will advance to take on the Alta Hawks. That game will be in the second round Friday night at Alta at 7 o'clock. Great year for Bountiful. Congratulations, Coach Maxwell. I know season ends always too soon. Secured his 500th victory this season. What a job he's done here at Bountiful High School, but eliminated in the first round at the hands of the Soaring Eagle. Your player of the game, Noah Bendinger, 16 points, a number of steals, was so crucial for Juan Diego in getting this win, the 50-49 victory over Bountiful. For Tino Psyche, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and be back. Join us every night this week, Thursday, Friday, and all of next week as we take you to state championships in 5A and 6A boys and girls, only on KSLSports.com. Good night, everybody.